I thought I'll take some time today to talk to you about what's happening latest in our technology space. Uh, the latest buzzword or the hype, depending upon how you look at it, in our realms is about cognitive computing. Uh, it's an interesting word because where in the past we seem to have come an entire 360 degrees in this space, where we started out with these whole analog series, LPs, completely played. There are still some folks who love that. Then we moved to the whole digital realm, which is CDs, MP3s, tracks which are tracking it. Then we've moved to a now area, which is where we are trying to teach the digital tracks how to read analog. And that's become really the key thing. That's the context of cognitive, where we are teaching computers to recognize analog, whether it is natural languages, visual images, and then interpreting them, translating them, and making sense of them in context. Providing that context is key. And these have become very intrinsic part of our lives now, whether they're very nascent in some ways, but and very targeted, be it your shopping experience, trying to predict your behavior, be it, or even something which is much more daily that you're using, something like your Google inbox, right? I think it tries to predict what your behavior is going to be, not just based on the data, but your other correlations as well. You could sense that there is definitely some boundaries of privacy which kind of you're starting to dwell in there. And that's definitely something that as we go forward, we'll be looking into. Something much more direct, if you're having an iPhone or an Android phone, the instructions you're giving it is you are giving that in very common, plain English. And you are expecting it to respond to you like a human, not necessarily like a computer. I think that's the key. And as we're looking to do that, you're expecting it to understand your intonations, your tones, your body language, and try to respond to that. We've started putting this together in ATM machines, where based on your body language, behavior, eye movement, we could decide to dispense money or not based on the security evaluations. I think that's great from a perspective of security, what we're trying to achieve, how to make lives better. I think that's the key as we look forward. This is on an individual human basis. The moment we start connecting these things in a distributed manner, and you bring the web or the Internet of Things, where suddenly now you've got data. Earlier, I had only me and my response with a computer. Now I'm wearing a device, a Pebble here, or a Fitbit, or another, which is collecting device, a sensor, which is providing information about me. Or my phone, which is collecting GPS information where I'm traveling, my email. The moment I can build up a good profile about myself, what my behavior is, and things that I'm expecting it to do. There's a good chance that it is able to anticipate what I'm trying to do. And definitely there's a boundary line here, which is its ability to anticipate what I try to do versus what it wants me to do. As you can see, this is an amazing space. It is a space where a lot of innovation is happening. Accenture is working with academia and our clients in this area. We're looking to build an ecosystem across the board. I'm really interested to hear what your thoughts are in this area, and look forward to seeing that and working with you as we develop those.